What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck. How y'all doing? I told you guys we would go live and get in a video you guys wanted me to check out regarding um Jay Witt. He did a debunking video on the Grooming allegation from CandICE, the alien White Walker. Can't make this up. That she made against Erica Kirk. It's like she refuses to leave her alone and stop obsessing over her, but she wants Ben Shapiro to kick rocks or something. It's funny to me. But I'm trying to get some music going. Okay, let's see. But she wants Ben Shapiro to leave her alone. You can't make this stuff up. What's going on, y'all? Hit that like button as you come in. Please be on alert. The candy asses are mad. They're big mad. And I big time don't care. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So okay, I was trying to see what's going on with the sound. Trying to fix my headphones right quick. There we go. So as y'all come in, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know it's a little late, but I don't know about you all, but I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow, so you know. Let's see here. Shout out to all of you all that came back in. Juju, you hanging out with me today, Juju. Man, I gotta tell you, I promise you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. You guys see that we already have Scientology Sunday scheduled for next week to meet with Kyla. And she's going to give her experiences of what she went through and how Scientology, the dumb code that it is, tried to backfire on her or try to be vindictive and hack into her phone, credit card, Facebook accounts. I mean, just horrible things. So, you know, best way for people to know what they're up against and to not be afraid is to put it out there. And so Kyla is going to be our first guest here in the LLC for Scientology Sunday on next week at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did send her email to confirm, so the time may change depending on her availability, but it is now scheduled. I'm so excited. And Wednesday, I'm still trying to get Nathan Livingston, aka Milk Bar TV, to come up and do a reaction video with us, y'all. I'm so excited about that. So that's what we're going to start with here. He has a new video he's done within the last day about her being a compulsive liar for like 6 minutes straight. I don't even know if we looked at this yet.
There's old footage.
We're watching it again. So that's where we are. We're going to watch this again. This is on x.com under Nathan's Mick Bar's X account. He posted this up as a post here. And of course, you know, she can't help but to lie for 6 minutes straight. Because I mean, why not? Would it be too much to just have her tell the truth for 14 seconds? She can lie for 6 minutes straight, but she can't keep a truth in place for 14 seconds. Make that make sense. Cadence. You are retarded. Oh man, Ben did his thing, honey. I had to put it as a thumbnail because I know it would trigger her. Oh, the candy asses hate my guts. I don't care. So y'all, we have 3 videos we're gonna check out, and I'm gonna call it the evening. We've had a good time today. What a good day! Just a good day. So yes, man. Welcome back, Francisca. I appreciate you, Melinda. Oh my God, LLC CandICE is getting trolled badly on X. Oh, she's catching it, honey. That's why I was over there. I was over there to try to finalize, you know, any plans with Milk Bar TV for Wednesday. Hopefully we can get him on for Wednesday. We just got to work out the time because he's, of course, in Australia. So I don't want to, you know, schedule it and then it's just way off. I think when it's day over here is nighttime over there and vice versa. So they giving her the business. So, okay, that's what should be happening. Kandise getting the business. I don't feel bad at all. I'm tell you that every now. So I wish they would give her the business like that on YouTube. You can't make this up. CandICE. See what happens when you lie like hell. People get tired of it. Retarded. That's so funny. Let's see here. Just trying to get y'all in. Friend is back with us. JR570. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Oh, hello again. All of you all, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. She claimed Erica removed videos from multiple platforms. It was debunked by a TPUSA producer of Charlie Kirk YouTube, calling her a DEI hire and made her a crown for her. What? Did I miss that? I must have missed that one. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all know I got to chime in on this. Okay, we got to check out this video from Milk Bar, and then we're going to go to these posts. And then we have the video from Jay Witt you guys wanted me to check out. Y'all, if X is getting on her, I want in on this action. Y'all might see me respond in real time. That's what the hell might happen here. What's going on, Juju? What's going on, Garrett? Oh, my God, y'all. What you doing, Taylor? What's happening, Peace family? Y'all, Saints back up in here. Francisca, y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for supporting me, holding me down. Kayla, I sent you an email. You let me know if time at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard works for you. We've already scheduled Scientology Sunday, and we're prepared to have you up, honey. And you're gonna tell us everything you want to say. I'm so excited. Scientology is a cult. Give this up. So whatever you want to share, whatever information you want to present to us, you'll be able to present it, because you guys need to see in real time how they are treating people, because they, we exercise our free speech and expression and our First Amendment rights over here, because that is how it's done. So I'm so excited, Kayla. I hope you're excited, girl. I hope you're excited, girl. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun. Might find a parody song or something with Scientology. It's gonna be something else. Y'all know I have to laugh. We got to laugh for at least 5 minutes. So look for that announcement if you don't see it already, because I just scheduled it. Make plans for Scientology Sunday next week to be off the chain, because it will be. And I am so excited. I'll be pulling in some videos as well from the Scientology Audit YouTube channel. That guy has some amazing content. He infiltrated a church. I was like, what? I said, oh, we got to watch this. I was shocked. I was like, wow. Child, you can't catch me dead near that place. Child, but good for him. Anybody that's want to go in and secretly record a service of Scientology, go ahead. That's how you strip them of power. Make them understand they don't have it. All that doxing and stuff is illegal. Can't make this up. All right, y'all. Mama Sage up in here. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Even Tucker Carlson still would call her out. What? Gary, don't lie to me. Let me tell you something, Gary. You cannot lie to the queen of YouTube. You got to drop that link. Tucker Carlson called her out somewhat. Called her. Okay, how did this go? Was it a somewhat? Listen, let me put that on hold. I'm going to put that question on hold while you get the link. We're going to play Milk Bar right quick, because we're already in Twitter X. Y'all, this is on Twitter X. I'm in my Twitter X account with this. And then after this video, we're going to just go through Twitter X to see what the heck is happening. Yeah, that sounds like so much fun, don't it? That's exactly what the hell we're going to do. Kandise, you got it coming. I'm so excited. She's crashing. Why is he calling me a DEI hire and labeled me Kandise? Oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! How dare you compare Kandise to a judge? Kandise refuses to show her degree from high school from college. Kandise, you dropped out of college in your 3rd year with 1 more year left. You couldn't go hustle and slide down a pole to get the rest of that money for that last year of school. Make that make sense. You went to school for journalism, Kandise. CandICE. Why you couldn't go smell sell the right cheek of your ass or something and go still make some money and pay off tuition and finish up your last year of college. You were already there. You were like 75% done. And yet she won't show us evidence of this degree. Make that make sense? Kandise, they getting on your ass over there in Twitter. They call her DEI. Yes, I know. Oh, this is priceless. JRR, how you doing, honey? Hey, Colleen, what's going on? Y'all, this is priceless. Oh, man. I'll say Kataji I think she's earned it, but there are a lot of other DEI hires that can definitely be compared to CandICE that fit the mold, honey. I can't understand. CandICE, you brought this on yourself. You didn't think the internet would clap back? Girl, the internet is undefeated. Now she's really going to join Scientology. It's the only way CandICE can feel some love. She's got to join Scientology. Ooh, that's going to be my comment to her. Oh, y'all, I'm going to leave some comments in real time, y'all. It's about to be on the pop. Y'all ready? We're going to go over to x.com. We about to stir that bad boy up. We finna F up x.com. That's what we going to do. Y'all, we about to have a whole ball. I'm just going to do some comments over to Kandise. Let's get this in right quick. And then we have a quick video from Artie Trolls where he is calling her out on her hypocrisy. And what was it? Were you fired or resigned from TPUSA, Kandise? You only worked there 19 months. Why are you making that an issue? Were you terminated or resigned? She couldn't even keep a story straight with this. Y'all told me about this interview with the twins. And I was like, I'm not watching that thing. But Artie Trolls just pulled out that one particular segment because she's lying about, being terminated. And then she goes over there on their channel and says she was terminated. Kandise, it's one or the other. You can't be terminated and resign at the same time. I mean, you could try. But did they terminate you or were you able to resign? There's a difference. She who doesn't know the difference between the letter N and the number 9, yeah, I'm about to troll your ass on X, in real time. It's so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. All right, y'all. Let's get started on this. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. The CandICE cult members are gonna come in. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna say the same old thing. You copy and paste and blah blah blah. So unless they get out of pocket, it is what it is. They want people to respond to them and give them energy. We're not here for that. We're here to laugh at Kandise. So we're gonna get to it. Y'all, put a one in the chat where you can see and hear. Let me know. Let's go.
Of Tyler Robinson that is now circulating.
Yeah, I was looking up at the light just before getting there. Okay. I saw it shift yellow. And as I get into the intersection, there was a vehicle in the lane.
Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle.
He wrote me a letter on May 2nd this year.
First and foremost, that letter he is holding up, he is severely misrepresenting.
Yep, they sure are.
Those sentences are real. I'm saying you're severely misrepresenting the contents and you're doubling down on your lie. I told you to publish the full letter that Charlie wrote you, not lines of it. Okay. It's a lie by omission.
New York Post got a hold of that letter. They've now published it. Charlie Kirk expressing his love for Israel. No attacks on Israel, just advice on how to fight lies and reach the next generation.
I still haven't spoken to the press about Charlie Kirk, actually. Haven't even given one interview about Charlie Kirk. It felt icky to me.
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that.
A very strange tweet that Josh Hammer hit send on 16 hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, right? What could have been going on that Josh Hammer decided to dig through the 2013 Twitter archives and retweet someone calling for a public execution? Now, what is the justification for this? There might be one. I tried in earnest to at first rationalize it. Would we trust if Josh came out and said that tweet was definitely about Irina? Other people pulled Trump tweets. Some pulled that very tweet and called for a public execution.
So now she knows who that person is. Can we add on the lie about her getting 2 degrees and never showing us any evidence of 1 degree? Because I posted up the email from UVU, from URI, University of Rhode Island. Not UVU, University of Rhode Island. They said a person with that name received a degree. CandICE, if the school is opening up a path for you to at least have one degree under your belt, you would think you would show your appreciation by posting the actual degree. Because see, I can bring my receipts, even when I still think they lying like hell. But the fact that you can't even post up one degree that the school has claimed that someone with your name and date of birth received is a telltale sign to me that you may have called them told them to lie. Why would you do that if you're still not going to show the evidence? So until you show the actual degree, you lied about it. You got the school to lie for you. Because why can't you just show it? Who is ashamed of their college degree when they're bragging about having 2 of them? Make that make sense? So let's please add that lie to the pot. Shout out to Mick Bar TV. I just love his videos, the way he just calls out her hypocrisy every single time.
Interview about Charlie Kirk. It felt icky to me.
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that.
A very strange tweet that Josh Hammer hit send on 16 hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, right? What could have been going on that Josh Hammer decided to dig?
And you know what? That could be a good point, Angie. But the thing is, they would have said in the email from URI that a person with this name and date of birth received an honorary degree. They would have distinguished it because, they're not going to say she received a degree if it's an honorary degree. Because, basically you had to do nothing for it, But I can't imagine them giving her an honorary degree unless she's done something like philanthropic or she was a professor or something to that extent. Like there's certain things you need to do to get an honorary degree, right? Who would give her an honorary degree on what? Catching lawsuits. The Macrons are gonna mollywop her in court. Yeah, I guess, when she loses like hell, maybe like a Razzie Award or something like that. I don't foresee the school giving her an honorary degree. She hasn't done anything worthy of it, but that's just me. But I think they would have, notated that in the email back to me, and they didn't. They didn't even say it was 2. They just said a degree, singular. And I'm like, okay, but knowing, CandICE, she listens to my show. She probably knew I was going to email them and probably reached out to them and told them to lie. Unless there's another Candace Amber Owens farmer with that same date of birth that University of Rhode Island. Of course, I have not looked that deep to see. Maybe there's another student with her name and date of birth. But, in the greater chances that it's not. They could have gotten a call from her to say, hey, when Lady Luck Club emails you all, can y'all just tell her that, a person with that name received it and she can go on? So, well, no, Candace, that's not how it works, you White Walker. You got to show us evidence, because right now I'm not inclined to believe anything the school said to me when you can't even show the actual degree. Wouldn't that make you look good? That's my thing. It would make her look better. But she doesn't even want to show the degree, even if it means giving her a lot more credibility. Can't make this up. You're still a lying ass piece of crap, but whatever. It's like, show off the degree, girl. Show us the degree, girl. Okay, Kyla Cool Beans. Thank you. Honorary degrees tend to be postgraduate degrees. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Bonjour, she will never show anything at all. Exactly. I at least did the legwork and emailed the school and got some response, because initially they didn't want to respond or say anything about it. But then I looked up what the law permits when it comes to educational information on someone else. You can ask the school to confirm if a degree was awarded. And that's what I did, just to keep things, legally compliant. But you would think she would come, okay, seeing that a school has allegedly affirmed this, you would think she would be bold enough to just, okay, let me post up the degree then and be proud of it. She refuses to do it, and she's watching all my stuff. Candace, you are bad at this. The school gave you an opening and you have failed to take it. How would that make you look worse if you actually had the degree and you could just post it up and then look, you can slam dunk it on me. I won't talk about it again if you show real proof that you have a degree, if you actually show your degree, and it can be verified. Not through a degree mill, because all of that is fake. But from URI or whatever real school you went to, then I would never bring it up again. But until then, it's a damn lie. And the school, if they got caught up in it and they're willing to lie for her, well, then that speaks volumes about them and their integrity. But y'all can go, if y'all go through my post, I posted the full email and response and everything. So y'all can see what was going on. And she still did not take the opportunity to post up her degree. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Kayla, for the new memberships. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you and your support, you all. We're going to have Scientology Sunday next week, looking at a few of the clips from Kyla's YouTube channel, interview she's done with former Scientologists, including Liz. And of course, she's going to be up speaking with us about the backlash she has caught from protesting Scientology. It's a cult. So they do cult things, including doxing and hacking into people's phones and all this other stuff. The same things that CandICE does. Funny how that works. That's why I'm like, it's just a matter of time before she just comes out and says, hey, I'm going to be a public Scientologist member, but, stay in my own lane and still do what I want to do. Like Tom Cruise. Like, you can't make this up. So she will be speaking with us, and I hope you guys can tune in. Next week, Sunday is already scheduled, and I am so excited. Now, let's see here. Where would I find it? Hold on. Are you looking for the post from the email? It would be on the post. Let me see. I can just pull it up right quick. Let's see. Because I actually may have saved that as a PDF file. Let's see here. Okay, I got to go through my folders. Because I thought I put it in the... Y'all, CandICE got her own folder. That's how horrible she is. She has her own folder of just like information, screenshots, stuff like that. Where is it? I will have to find it. Okay, it might be on the actual post. Okay, what I'll do is after the live, I'll go and try to pull that post and then just repost it. All right. So I don't want to hold you all too late because I know it might be a work night for some of you. So let's get back to this with Milk Bar, and then we're going to try to see what type of trolling CandICE is catching. We got Artie trolls. We got Jay Witt's video where he's debunking the Grooming thing. So we got a nice little lineup, and I want to get to it, but we will check to see where that email, the post and stuff is. So you guys can see it for yourselves, because I know a lot of you all are new, and this was kind of like when I first started reporting on her heavily. And one of the things I did, just in the name of independent research and reporting, reached out to the school to try to confirm the degrees, and the response they sent didn't nudge her towards showing us the degrees. So it's so underwhelming. Kandise, you suck. Let's go.
Through the 2013 Twitter archives and retweet someone calling for a public execution. Now, what is the justification for this? There might be one. I tried in earnest to at first rationalize it. Would we trust if Josh came out and said that tweet was definitely about Irina? Other people pulled Trump tweets. Some pulled that very tweet and called for a public execution. I was in this aggrieved stage, and I really didn't poke my head up until weeks later when I could stop crying about it every second. Charlie Kirk My friend is dead. First, this is fantastic that Preborn is doing this. To remind you guys about
Preborn.
Pure Talk. Also reminding you guys about American financing. Also reminding you guys about GNO land. Also telling you guys about Just Thrive. You can head over to our website, CandICE.com. You can sign up by yourself.
So, CandICE, you got a sponsorship from Preborn, something that sounds like Just Thrive, and yet you're friends with someone named John Mappin, who's a part of a cult that believes in abortion, forced abortions at that. Why aren't you talking about that? You tried to say that TPUSA and somebody there, they're affiliated with somebody that have these, teen homes where they have the kids come in and try to force them to go into labor early and all this crap. You said all of that related to TP faith or whatnot, but you can't say this about Scientology, and they're actually forcing women to have abortions. So you and John Mappin just gonna let that crap slide for all of eternity. It's funny how she picks and chooses whom she will and will not mess with. You can't make this up. The audacity to be this scared and spineless.
Up a hat. What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial?
You repeatedly questioned why you weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried. Did you get those answers?
You have the wrong commentator who questioned that. November 25th, I obviously tweeted, Macrones have executed upon and paid for my assassination. I report to the FBI. Of course, I reported to the FBI. I did not at all hear back from the FBI. And I will say, I didn't go through an official channel and send an email, and I should do that. But I did send a text message to somebody very high up.
She has said Charlie.
To the Candy asses, how did y'all feel about that lie? Why would she need to reach out to the feds if she's always talking about Fed slop? I'm serious. Why even bring them up? Oh, I did send everything up there. Well, I didn't, and I didn't file, like a formal email or anything. How is this not a lie? She literally lied about reaching out to the FBI in a formal email or filing a complaint. She lied about it. She expected someone to respond to her simply because she sent a text. We don't even know if that person is real. That's how bad she lies. To the point where we don't even believe that she's speaking to real people. Personally, I think it's a part of her imagination on that sugar booger rush. But she's not telling us who this person is. Why would she not do that? If this is an actual investigation of some sort that they're taking seriously, why would they not want to, have their name put out there, at least to see who's handling it? That wouldn't be top secret information. You can't make this up. This is so crazy, but they don't sit here and point out this obvious lie.
And I will say, I didn't go through an official channel and send an email, and I should do that. But I did send a text message to somebody very high up.
She has said Charlie's murder, quote, had to be approved by Charlie's friends, and then suggested those friends might have her murdered too for, quote, knowing.
I never said that. The decision was made to murder Charlie Kirk, a decision that very clearly had to be approved by Charlie's friends. Is this going to be the pathway forward? You're going to start murdering more people in broad daylight for knowing? I never said that. I certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be, as I believe, involved in a cover-up. It doesn't necessarily mean they were involved in plotting to kill him. And I've never said that. Cam Higbee is on the payroll of Turning Point USA, the very organization that just had its leader assassinated in broad daylight.
Yeah, the one that had its leader assassinated. What do you mean? Is it the terms that she's not familiar with? Murder, assassinated, unalive, all those things are the same. You're taking a life. You're accusing TPUSA of taking a life. And somehow you want to play word game semantics like an idiot. Retarded. You can't make this up.
Part of the entire world.
If Kandise is available, we would sincerely welcome her participation in that live stream at our studio here in Phoenix.
So I accept it with whistles and bells, everything. I fully accept. You can pick the place, you can pick the time, but no, they need to have it in person in Phoenix on December 15th, or they cannot have me at all.
This is
no
insane.
one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk, has the power to shut me up. There's nobody that has the capacity to get me to shut up about this except for Erica Kirk and my husband. I'm not going to stop unless Erica Kirk asks me to stop. If Erica Kirk asks me to be quiet, I will be quiet.
Stop.
I just do not accept any of that. Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen.
You said that people at Turning Point were complicit in his murder.
No, my exact sentence that I said was that there were people at Turning Point who are engaged in a cover-up.
No, you didn't.
I believe that thoroughly.
Candice, you didn't say that. You said literally.
I did say that on my entire show.
You said there were people at Turning Point complicit in his murder.
Okay.
That's what you said.
What I'm about to tell you guys today is going to positively blow your mind. I just cannot see how this would lead to anything other than a full confession from the government about the military's involvement in his assassination. I'm certain he is going to probably be doing a lot of interviews in the near future. Like I said, I'm going to put together a fundraiser for you. And I do believe you are a missing piece of this. I don't know what comes next, but I just want you to know that like you have an ally in me, and I hope you see that I am a fighter. And when I see good people and bad things happen to them, I will fight. We didn't know what it was going to lead to. And I was like, I couldn't have been more deferential in saying that this could literally lead to nothing. You know, like, hey, this guy said this, whatever. And then all of a sudden you guys every day are obsessing over it. Won't let it go. I had him on the show. That was it. I was totally in a cloud of grief.
Candice, you dumbass. You don't sit here and put information out. And when someone goes out their way to try to determine whether or not this guy's credible, now it's an obsession. No, we have the right to respond because you don't dictate free speech. You don't get to dictate freedom of the press. He wanted to do an interview. He recorded it. Gary didn't appreciate it, but he still did the interview with him. And now you're sitting here talking about people who are obsessed when you're using this clown to lie on someone else. No video evidence, no images, no nothing. Why didn't he pull out his phone and take a picture? Mitch Snow had a cell phone. Why didn't he pull out his cell phone and take a picture of Erica Kirk? Since he knows how she looks, right? Since he recognized her, right? Because otherwise, how do you know who you're looking at? Even if someone asks me, did you see so-and-so over on this base? And I'm like, okay, who is so-and-so? More than likely, they're going to tell you a name and show you a photo, right? Now, depending on how much time has passed, you're going to be like, I don't remember because I didn't even know that this was this person. So I really can't recall. I can't even be sure about that. See, the problem with Kandise is she took that and ran with it as if it's the gospel. She didn't even logistically leave or logically leave any room for speculation because she took what he said as the gospel. And they got mad when everybody else started finding out that he was a con artist and a liar and a piece of crap, an abuser. And now, you guys took it and ran with it. You the ones being obsessed over it. No, stop putting out dumb lies and we won't have to debunk it. Until then, we're going to keep doing that. You don't dictate free speech, you heifer.
Okay, you remember I had to go away to Wyoming just to breathe. Like, what am I doing wrong here that I have to go away and cry for a long time and everyone else just kind of seemed giddy? That's the only way I can describe it, like giddy. That emotion shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be possible, actually. Last year, I was in earnest holding the internet back. Everyone was coming at Turning Point USA at all these allegations. And I was like, no, chill, chill, just give them some time. I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie. We don't know where it's going to end, but we are going to keep asking questions until we get clear answers.
Kandise, it may be that the person in the media spewing bullshit to the public is you.
So Piers, not Piers, Wolves in Finance brought Mitch back up. He contacted him. He's on the Fort Huachuca crap now. You can't make this up. So what does he think he's doing? I thought he was just an accountant, mad about a cease and desist letter. So he hasn't learned a damn thing at all. What is his point with going over to Fort Huachuca? What is he trying to do here? Because it seemed like he's still trying to get you know, CandICE's attention to get some views and stuff. I guess he hopes that she'll show his video again. But yet he was just asking for money to help him get a lawyer. Make that make sense? He said he has an itty bitty channel. How many views does that video have? Anybody know? Because we already know he's got over 6 figures in subs. How many views did that video have? This is crazy. Why is he bringing it up? It's like he's trying to kiss her ass like a simp. Wolves of Finance is another simp. It's so crazy. This is just coming from the same idiot, the alien, that did not even go to Charlie Kirk's memorial. She would rather have listened to Kanye West. Wouldn't even go near it. You didn't even need an invite for it. But wants to know where he's buried. For what? So you can go desecrate his grave? Girl, if you don't kick rocks. Bye, Felicia. Can't make this up. Oh my God, y'all, that was so epic. All right, what's going on X? Oh man. Kandise, I heard you were catching it over here.
There's
yeah. Oh man. Mindy Ann sent me this. Replying to it, Tammy. Y'all. Kandise is retarded. Oh my goodness. I gotta make sure I'm following these people back. Y'all give me some time to make sure I'm following you all back. Oh my God, that is too funny. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. I'm assuming it's because hold on. Let me go down. You said that was a crown? Somebody called time. Y'all. Somebody called this demon seed. It is called a DEI high. So Ryan Marty, I hope y'all can see this. Hold on, let me pull some of this stuff down. Oh, she catching it. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see full screen. Okay. So Ryan Marty said, no one said anything about your race. I just referred to the fact that you are that your bad idea should not be accepted. Ketanji Brown Jackson was just the previous queen of bad ideas. You can't even. Oh, Gary Sprott said you were DEI hire. You retarded twaffle. Oh my God. Oh, it's so funny. She's so mad. Kandise, you big mad. Big mad. She said it is difficult. This can't be the first one though. Hold on. Let me go down. Somebody did this tweet. Oh my God. Why can't I find it? Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this. No, you can't see it. I can tell y'all that right now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh man, do I have to go into that to pull this up? This is something else, y'all. This is something else. Let me go to his thing. Okay. Kandise, you pissing everybody off. Here it is. I am happy to announce Candice Owens has officially been announced as the low IQ DEI queen of them all. Congratulations at real Kandise. Oh, I have the crown for you if you ever want it. Y'all. What the heck is this? What's this supposed to mean? What's going on with this hat? Let me tell y'all something. I mean, if somebody paid me, I would wear it. I'm just saying. It's kind of cute. You can't make this up. Oh, this is priceless. This is priceless. Hold on. Priceless. Love it. Y'all. Oh, they're dragging her. They are dragging her. Kandise, that's what the hell you get. That's what the hell you get. Then they want to get mad when people like, okay, they defending themselves. And then people get mad when they defend themselves. Ashley Turtle said, nice. So you guys were engaging in identity politics all along? No, they're just defending themselves, you dumbass. This reflects poorly on you and TPUSA. Charlie was a unifier and brought on so many new conservatives through Blexit. Are you kidding me? You can't make this up. Okay, so Blexit, I'm responding real time, y'all, was 1.72 mil in the negative. They did not have to acquire Blexit. She should be grateful. What else? Yeah, let me add in my signature. Kick rocks. Bye, Felicia. Oh my God. Low IQ DEI queen. Y'all, this is something else. Oh, they getting it in. Kandise. We're tired of your dumb cult members trying to come after everybody. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Okay, so he put up the crown thing. What else? Let me see. Let me go back. And that's when she responded. It's difficult to put into words the audacity of TPUSA in their lies and subsequent gaslighting. This right here is another fun example. He called me a DEI hire akin to Tanji Brown. He then tweeted out a photo of an African queen. We saw the photo. Why are you explaining to us what the hell is in the picture? We can see it. You little dummy girl. We can see the photo for ourselves. We don't need you to describe it. You can't make this up. She doesn't even know how to clap back. This is insane. Why is she giving us a full detailed description of this damn photo when we can just look at it? Good grief. Now he says it had nothing to do with race because surely he would have utilized an Afro Queen garment to symbolize anyone with a bad idea. I am sorry, but this is just pathetic. Okay. You lying about having 2 degrees is pathetic. Oh, God, I got to respond to that. I have to respond to her dumbass. Hey, y'all ready? We're going to respond to that. You must be retarded. Oh, my God. If you think that lying about 2 degrees and never showing the degrees is a good idea. Girl, bye, Felicia. Oh my God, y'all. It's just this is not working for me. Girl, bye, Felicia. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're going in on you, CandICE. Oh, CandICE. Y'all, Cinnamon Shogun. Oh, he's funny. Candace Owens' latest Charlie Kirk conspiracy just got debunked in under 45 minutes. This might be a new record. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see who we'll have. Ryan Marty says, hey, fun fact, DEI queen, I'm the one that exclusively runs the Charlie Kirk YouTube, and nothing was deleted after his death. Stop making up dumb shit. And I'm gonna finish that off for him. Because the thing is, what would be the purpose in deleting them? There was nothing wrong or inappropriate. It's not like a guideline on YouTube was violated. So what would be the purpose of even deleting? You can't make this up. Kandise wouldn't delete her videos because she want the money. She want it monetized. And she could easily just go on the channel and see if the videos were deleted. Why didn't she just do that? Did she ever go on Charlie Kirk's actual YouTube channel just to see if it was still there? Y'all. You can't make this up. Oh, they getting her ass good over here. Oh, let's see. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at a couple more, and then we're gonna get to Artie Trolls and then Jay Witt's video. Y'all, this is epic. Okay, so which is it at Kandise? A, you decided to leave. Oh, that's what Artie Trolls is gonna talk about. So this is right up his alley. We're going to that next. So you decided to leave because Charlie lied to you about the meeting he had. That's what you said, video attached. Or B, Charlie got rid of you because that's what you said yesterday on the Hodge Twins podcast. And if it's B, was it because the Hitler comment, which you cited as the reason, in a statement that was later deleted? Why she deleted stuff? The queen of hypocrisy is talking about somebody deleting videos off of Charlie Kirk's channel, and yet she deletes stuff as well. It's the hypocrisy for me. But narcissists don't care about hypocrisy. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn at all about hypocrisy. This is priceless. What was the real reason for your departure? I told you all she was fired. That's what she said. I'm not inclined to believe that she was allowed to resign. No, her ass was terminated. CandICE, it's not our fault that you don't know the difference between resignation and a termination. Two totally different words with two totally different definitions. And she blames it all on us. You can't make this up. Pick one. Were you terminated or did you resign? Because of the credibility and intentions of a person who wants to start a series on Erica Kirk does matter. Exactly. And then they tag Paramount Tactical, No Soup for Nose, Erica Kirk, Tyler Boyer. Man, she lied like hell. It's as simple as that. So who did this video here?
To understand, like, when you do deals with Satan, like, he's not the creator. He is constantly trying to rebel against the creator, so he can't create. And so whoa. To understand, like, when you do deals with Satan, like, he's not the creator. He is constantly trying to rebel against the creator, so he can't create. And so when these people get rid of people that are good and godly, Charlie got rid of me because I said, yeah, I know you can't just mass murder kids. Genocide is always wrong, I think, was notoriously what I said. To understand, like, when you do deals with Satan, like, he's not the creator. He is constantly trying to rebel against the creator, so he can't create. And so when these people get rid of people that are good and godly, Charlie got rid of me because I said, yeah, I know you can't just mass murder kids.
She said Charlie got rid of me. That would imply that your employer terminated you. Is it the definition of the terms you're confused about, Kandise? You just said he got rid of you. And then you want to turn around and say they're lying about you being terminated. This is what happens when you're not thinking twice about all the dumb lies you tell. And then somehow the truth slips out. That's what this is. This is the truth slipping out. She didn't think twice about any of this. She's stuttering, rolling over her words as always. It's like she's got slurred speech. And she literally told on herself. She was fired. Like always. Kandise, you're a clown. Oh my God. So she just gonna keep lying like hell and think nothing's wrong with that, you know, because reasons. Oh, they going in on her. Update. It is Bannon. Why does race hustler Kandise have an image of Bannon framed in her office next to her wedding picture? Not Dennis Prager, Trump, or even Charlie Kirk. Why is Bannon highlighted in her life like this? Ooh, when I say the internet is undefeated. Girl, you got Steve Bannon in your photo. You put Steve Bannon. Is it Steve Bannon? Is there another Bannon I should know about? Now, hold on. Hold on. Is it Steve Bannon in it? Was she talking about Steve Bannon? Because I want to make sure. You can't make this up. This is priceless. This is priceless. I sent you an email. It's hilarious. Hey, man, how you doing? She's not a godly person at all. Kandise knows she's not a Christian. You can't love it. You can't, man. You got to love this idiot. Giving us content for days. Y'all let me know if that's Steve Bannon that they're referring to. I just want to confirm. Because I don't understand. She wants to sit here and talk about wedding photos and where they're located. Look who's in hers. More than likely Steve. That looks like Steve Bannon to me. Steve Bannon in her wedding photo. What the hell? Y'all, this is so crazy. The internet knows how to clap back. Oh, God. Paramount Tactical said this guy is such a POS. He was a government informant who, under oath, admitted to starting a whisper campaign to intentionally prejudice a jury, and he's a lawyer. What? Look, I'm not surprised because, you know, Megyn Kelly is a former litigator and she's still stuck on stupid with her clown ass. So now he's Kandise's number one simp, doing what he does best, spreading misinformation. Look at this crap. Curated for her. Why are they having a problem with this? Why are they having an issue with this? Oh, y'all. It's the hat for me. Oh, they're going in. They're going in. Oh, my God. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Let me get to these videos because I don't want to keep guys up too late. We had a great, productive, long day today, and I want to just get some rest this evening, hang out with my son. So let's get to it here. We're going to check out Arctic Trolls, and then, of course, we got Jay Witt video segment on this Grooming saga. So
Kandise worked at Turning Point USA from 2017 to 2019. She was initially...
Hold on. There's more that's coming tomorrow, of course. If she goes live, great. If not, even better, because we all get spared a headache. But and plus, I have a lot of Nicholas Brooks videos that I want to go through and just kind of watch and hang out with you guys on and catch up on that because I'm just behind on the Nicholas Brooks. But I do want to get him in. So until then, let's see here. Hopefully, she doesn't go live tomorrow, so we can just do the Nicholas Brooks, and then I can finish the other Turkey Time video regarding Tyler Robinson because I really want to do that one too. But let's get to this. Shout out to Arctic Trolls. Doing fantastic over here. It is just absolutely so much fun. And this is, he calling her out on this firing thing because, you know, she's going to lie. So either way, I believe she was fired, period. And she said it. So that's what we're going with. All right, y'all put a one in the chat. Shout out to Arctic Trolls. If I can get the mod to drop his YouTube channel link in the chat, that would be awesome. Put a one when you can see in here. Let's go.
She ended up getting fired by, well, guess who? Charlie. Which is interesting because in her latest claim, she quit because Charlie lied directly to her face. Isn't that interesting? We're going to watch this one first because this is what everybody should know now. This was our bombshell news.
All of our events. A few months.
This is a little too loud for some reason. Hold on one second.
Later, on May 1st, the public was informed that I was resigning from my position as the communications director of Turning Point USA.
Okay.
There has been a lot of public speculation as to what led to that decision. The media ran with it was anti-Semitism or some disagreement about Kanye West, but that wasn't true. None of that was true. The truth, and I think that you very well know what the truth is.
How could we possibly know if it was only speculation and nobody ever said anything? But get this. She goes, I think you all know what the truth is. How could we have ever known what's coming up? Check this out.
Because you were around for it, is that Charlie and I had a disagreement, which fractured my trust in him. He did something that he had never done before. He lied to my face about money. Now, in
says about money, but that's kind of weird.
Retrospect, I believe that the manner in which I discovered the lie might have been by design, but there's no need for us to delve into conspiracy when the facts are plenty enough. Charlie had taken a meeting down in Florida with Ike Perlmutter at Mar-a-Lago. It was a fundraising meeting. For whatever reason, he did not want me to know about this meeting, and that...
It's probably because it's his company,
right?
And you were an employee.
Right.
Just
like everyone
pointing
else.
that out there. If this story's even true.
Was strange. It was meant to be kept a secret. It was strange because we had always collaborated on and taken those sorts of meetings together. Anyway, I found out about it, and I decided to ask him casually as we were riding up an elevator at the Trump Hotel in D.C. I said to him, have you heard from Ike recently? And he looked me right in the face just as he was getting off on his floor. He said, no, I haven't. I haven't heard from him.
I guess they call this guy by his first name because they know him so well. That's kind of a weird story, right? Have you heard from Ike recently? Which Ike? I don't know. Just a guy that's a fundraiser? Okay. Already a little suspicious.
In like 2 weeks. And I then said back to him, really, Charlie, because you had lunch with him yesterday at Mar-a-Lago. And I saw his stomach drop.
What?
His entire face looked, as if he was going down.
You're acting like that the audience could even nobody knows.
There's no evidence on this. It was as crazy then when we watched the show as it is now. No evidence that this conversation transpired at all. You would think that Charlie Kirk would have probably at some point told his wife about this, and then a good laugh would be had by all. She has no one to corroborate this story. You know why? Because Charlie Kirk is no longer here to defend himself. And even if he may have told Erica Kirk, she's not going to engage her like that to validate anything. Because stuff like this can go straight to a lawsuit and be done with it. You're lying on someone who's no longer here to defend himself because she's a coward. CandICE is a coward. Well, we just want to ship you back to the planet you came here from. You can't make this up.
Who this Ike guy is at all. This isn't somebody who's famous. This isn't somebody well known.
Right.
And you're telling your audience, have you heard from Mike lately? Oh, I just caught Charlie in this lie.
This is crazy.
Odd. Okay. And then his stomach drops and all that. And then she decides she's going to quit TPUSA because of this.
A roller coaster. He stuck his arm back in the elevator really quickly and tried to explain it away. He then pivoted toward an apology, but obviously the damage was done. And if I'm being honest, I was as hurt as I was shocked and confused by it because we were close.
I'm also shocked and confused by this because how could this possibly even matter?
We did go back down to the lobby. We sat at a table and we talked. I don't even remember whether or not I was angry. I probably was.
Do you even remember what you said at the table? How about you tell us how that conversation went? Did he apologize? What happened?
Tend to be my choice emotion. But deep down, there was a part of me that...
she lies so bad. It's like I'm just watching a demon lie like hell. From hell. Straight from hell. The devil is a liar and so are you, CandICE. Return the lie to sender. Straight back to Lucifer's toilet where you got it from. She's not even trying here. She's trying to call Charlie Kirk a liar. But yet she wants people to think that she's trying to figure out who shot him, who pulled the trigger. 5 months and she can't tell us. She's still asking the same dumb question. What happened to her? You tell us. Since you won't accept anything that TPUSA tells you, then here's your opportunity, CandICE. You tell us who you think pulled the trigger on the gun. I've been saying this for 5 months. Stop waiting for TPUSA to tell you. That's part of what you're supposed to be doing. Go find out for your damn self and let us know what you came up with. This is so pathetic.
Knew that it was coming because
No way to
of a lot
corroborate
of the new hires that were coming.
So new hires mean that he's going to go start sneaking off and talking to people behind your back that somehow you know on a first name basis.
Jesus.
That nobody else knows about. Weird.
Coming into Turning Point USA post Kanye tweet.
It's ridiculous.
Now, you know how you don't have to have a good memory to tell the truth? This was literally Friday. Okay?
Oh my God.
This other, let me see. This was February 5th. What day would that have been on, actually? February 5th. That would have been on a Thursday. So the day before, the very next day. So she does this podcast on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. No. I'm backwards. On Thursday. A week and 1 day later, on the 13th, Friday the 13th, this was not Kandice's lucky day. She says this.
And like, he's not the creator. He is constantly trying to rebel against the creator, so he can't create. And so when these people get rid of people that are good and godly, Charlie got rid of me because I said, yeah, I know you can't just mass murder kids. Genocide is always wrong, I think, was notorious.
So Charlie ended up firing her because she said genocide was wrong. Where's Ike?
Wait, I haven't seen her interview with the Hodge twins. Y'all told me they're actual twins. It's not like a actual name, but they're actual twins. I haven't seen this. So she goes over there and confirms that not only was she terminated, but never brings up the dumbass story about him being caught in some lie and meeting somebody and all this other nonsense. That doesn't even come up. You can't make this up. So what she's saying from this is he let her go because of her saying something like genocide was wrong. But what about you saying that you left because he lied to your face about a meeting? This is so stupid. The fact that she comes up with the dumbest, most boneheaded lies, can't remember them. And then when she goes on this show, now it's a whole new reason as to why she was terminated. You know, because she wants to make him look as bad as possible. That's what this is. It's like, let me try to discredit him so that I can really truly show people how much I don't like him. Because either you resign because he lied to your face about a meeting that you were not privy to, or he let you go because you said something about genocide being wrong. Those are two totally different scenarios here. Which one is it? Why lie? This is so stupid.
What happened? I thought you left TPUSA because I had lunch with Charlie and it fractured your trust because he lied about it. He hadn't talked to him in 2 weeks, but as it turned out, it was actually only a few hours. And it shattered your trust, and you sat down, you couldn't remember the conversation you had with them afterwards, and you couldn't remember how you were feeling about it. And then on the Hodge Twins podcast, you say Charlie fired you.
What?
Guys, what is going on here? Is it that hard to have a good memory, Kandice?
I mean, what I said? That started the whole thing, got the whole snowball rolling down the hill. But yeah, so what are they stuck with? You have to understand, like,
this is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. So I asked Grok here, what was Candice Owens' job at TPUSA? Just to make sure. Candice Owens worked at Turning Point USA from 2017-2019. She was initially hired in November 2017 as the Director of Urban Engagement.
This is madness.
That could be made fun of, but I'm not going to do it. A role announced by TPUSA founder Charlie Kirk, an event in Rockford, Illinois. This position focused on outreach, particularly to the urban and minority communities, aligning with her early work promoting conservative ideas to Black audiences, which was later tied to the Blexit Initiative. She later served as the communications director for the organization, handling media strategy, public messaging, and helping elevate TPUSA's profile through campus events, tours, and media appearances. Exactly. Now, why do you think it would be probably important if the whole thing came out that she was defending Kanye and the whole song that Kanye released, you know, whatnot, and everything? Well, I don't know if he released that song actually in 2019. But all the stuff he was going around doing, you know, the net and the Yahoo and the, you know, the whole public tour that he was going around with Fuentes. And she is the face of public messaging, elevating TPUSA's high profile through campus events, tours, media appearances. She was becoming the face of the organization. She was literally the media portion. Why do you think that she would have been gotten rid of? And it would have been for that. Literally, she's putting herself out there as the communications director. People have to communicate with TPUSA through her. And yet there's all this quote unquote anti-Semitism, right? I don't care what kind of company you are. That would be a bad look no matter what, really, unless you are a anti-Zionist company or something like that, or anti-Jew company, or whatever you would want to really call it. And that's not even me defending their positions. I'm not making a pro-Israel argument here. I'm saying I understand why TPUSA would get rid of her for this specific thing. Just think about it. Even if you're a pro-Kandise fan.
Thank you.
These guys are pro-Zionist, right? Naturally, she would probably get fired for being the face of a pro-Zionist company as an anti-Zionist, right? We don't have to choose sides here.
Exactly.
It just makes sense in that situation. That's like literally hiring a McDonald's employee to do all the media stuff, and they do nothing but wear Burger King merch all day. You don't have to choose one or the other, but you know it's stupid when you do it.
Right.
Like, if you want to be a Burger King promoter, go to Burger King. If you want to be on that side of things, go to a company that supports that. It's really just that simple. I don't have to take sides here.
It really is. Exactly.
But it's obvious what happened. Now, she said she departed in May 2019, announcing resignation to pursue other projects, such as her work with PragerU and independent ventures. Multiple reliable sources includes from her Wikipedia page, sourced from contemporary reports, and biographical coverage confirm these titles and timelines, you know? Now, did she leave of her own will, or did TPUSA get rid of her? Now, Candace Owens officially announced her own resignation from TPUSA in May of 2019 via a lengthy Instagram post, framing it as voluntary to move past and focus on her own projects, as we just covered. However, the departure wasn't purely on her terms without pressure. In February of 2019, Owens made controversial comments at a London event defending aspects of the big bad guy from World War II's nationalism before his global ambitions, which resurfaced and sparked backlash. Multiple TPUSA campus chapters, and these are the ones who were hitting up TPUSA saying she does not represent us, CU, Boulder, and others, whatever, publicly condemned her remarks and issued statements and sent letters demanding that she resign.
There you go.
So I don't know if she did it of her own free will or not.
Okay, so she wasn't terminated. She resigned. Why is she saying that she was terminated? Why would she want to say she was fired? If for no other reason than to make TPUSA and Charlie Kirk look really, really bad and look heartless. Honestly, had she not resigned, they would have terminated her either way. So the point is they wanted her gone. But yet again, once again, CandICE cannot accept rejection. She can't handle it. She can't handle being rejected, being terminated or fired or forced to resign. She can't handle it. She thinks that everybody owes her something. She's a narcissistic, pathological, lying piece of shit. She believes that the entire world owes her something. She just can't help herself. So in her world, she believes that people should be serving her. How dare you fire me and all this blah, blah, blah. All these years later, because she only worked there for 19 months. All these years later, Charlie Kirk is assassinated. And now she wants to bring all this crap up to make him look bad. And he's not here to defend himself. That's a coward move. She's a freaking coward. If you were forced to resign and you're close to, being terminated, then just stick to that. No one is asking her to recant what happened with her employment. Really. If she says nothing else about it, I wouldn't care. She is blowing this up, going on interviews, in one instance talking about, I quit because he lied to me about a meeting. But then go on another interview. He got rid of me for, saying something about annihilations, all this nonsense. It's her why. Well, we pull up the information online. Shout out to Artie Trolls. And basically, you didn't say anything along those lines at the time you actually left. Not one time did she come out and say, Charlie lied to my face about a meeting, blah, blah, blah. I was supposed to be in the room. He didn't let me. For whatever reason, couldn't explain it. I got upset. Yada. I quit. Nope. Or he fired me for saying genocide was wrong. Where is that at up here? You would think she would have said that when she left back in 2019. It is the year of our Lord, 2026. And Kandise is too retarded to get over it. she's too much of an asshole to get over it. This was in 2019. You only worked there for 19 months. You're going to have to get the hell over it. It's been 7 years. And you're still trying to take out your venom on him for basically telling you got to go. Get another job. Start your own podcast. Then you can do what you want to do like you're doing now. Why go after TPUSA after 7 years? And then you cowardly wait until Charlie Kirk dies to want to sit here now and talk about how he fired you versus terminated you versus you resigned because he lied to your face. Why are you waiting to do that now? It's so insane. It's insane. Kandise needs to learn how to get the hell over it. She's 36 years old. She's got 4 kids. And then George Foreman's still stuck in the closet. You're a grown woman, allegedly. A grown alien or whatever. Learn how to get over stuff.
Not.
This is insane.
But the fact of the matter is she constantly changes why she was let go.
Exactly.
And I'm going to ask that real quick. What is every single, how would I put it, explanation Kandise gave for leaving or getting fired from TPUSA, and how does each...
Thank you, Bonjour. She never shows
each example differ. Let's do that and see what the magic of Grok says. Kandise has provided or been... Okay, so 1, voluntarily moved to pursue independent projects, as we just covered for Brexit and all that other stuff. 2, amid heavy internal external pressure from her controversial bad guy from World War II comments posted. 3, Charlie Kirk TPUSA pushed her out because her views were becoming too extreme or she was getting a little bit nuts. 4, she was forced out, asked to resign due to controversy, but later reframes it as her choice tied to a lie or betrayal from Charlie himself. We have 4 different explanations that Candace Owens has given us, and 3 of them were from after Charlie passed away.
Wow.
Okay? 3 of them. This one was the only one we knew about before Charlie ended up passing.
Yep.
What in the world is going on with this?
She's trying to make him look bad. It's like she's slow motion going to attack Charlie Kirk next. Because, you know, she got to keep the base happy and throwing red meat. So Charlie Kirk will be next. When it comes down to it, she's going to go after him. I don't know how anyone stop it, but she's going to go after him. Because the fact that you want to come up with 3 different versions of how you either terminated or resigned from TPUSA going back to 2019, over 7 years ago, is beyond me why you want to do that now. And the only reason why she's going in on this is because he is no longer here to defend himself. Kandise is taking the cowardly punk ass way out because that's what bullies do. Let me bully you to death and try to throw your name out there and your kid's name out there, hoping you respond. And then have no care consideration at all for the fact he's not here to defend himself. This is the classic profile of a narcissist who can't handle rejection. Now she want to sit here and blow hot air into a microphone in front of a camera talking about this is why I was fired. No, this is why I was terminated. This is why I left. What? All after he's deceased. That's some coward shit. The same coward that didn't want to fly out to Phoenix to face Erica Kirk and TPUSA in all their faces. Everything that was said would have been televised. She didn't want to do that. You can't make this up.
I'm going to turn this over to you guys.
She's going to
genuinely.
go after
what do y'all
Charlie
think
Kirk.
Is going on here? I think we all know what's going on here. We don't know, but we know.
Okay.
CIA, whatever else crap that she wants to advertise. Anyway,
yo, this is
thank
crazy.
you all so much for watching. CIA being Kandise Intelligence Agency or whatever the crap is on her mug, not actually the CIA. But you guys get it. You guys get it. It's probably somewhere on the screen. I could probably, yeah, there we go. CIA right there. I found it pretty quick. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I want to know what you guys think about this. This is a heck of a lie. And if you guys want more coverage on these lies, which I have been working about diligently here, I have like all these lies written down. I'll be live on Paramount Tactical's channel again this Wednesday to be going over them. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please check out Intoxic Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That was done. That was well done. Well done. So this is the last one. This is from Jay Witt podcast. You guys wanted me to check out the Grooming saga with Erica Kirk and all of that. Once again, it's another ploy to get, you know, Erica Kirk to go back and forth with CandICE, the dum-dum. You know, because she's running low on content. She's running out of ideas. At some point, she's either going to recycle all the things she said, except with the Egyptian planes, because she knows she would have to show evidence to substantiate anything if she doesn't have it. Or she's going to have to just say something outlandish, like, you know, Charlie Kirk taking out his own life. Like, she's going to go there. She is going to go after Charlie Kirk. She's already called this man a liar. And he's deceased. She's already lied on him twice about why she no longer worked with TPUSA. He resigned me. He terminated me. He let me go because of this word. And I resigned because of this. And I couldn't take him lying in my face and blah, blah, blah. You have no proof that he lied. None. This goes to show that CandICE and her cult followers, the CandICEs, never cared about TPUSA to begin with. They never liked Charlie Kirk. They can't stand him. And it's only a matter of time before she starts to accuse Charlie Kirk of very heinous things and starts going after him. Because to me, once you go after his kids, it's fair. It's like, this is what's going to happen next. I don't foresee her bringing up the kids and attacking his own wife and never, ever going there with going after him. It's inevitable. Because she knows that's going to get millions of views in her videos. She really does hate this man's guts. CandICE hates this man's guts. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. Because you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Shout out to Artie Trolls. We got Jay Witt coming up, y'all. And that'll be the end of this one. So let's see what's going on with this debunking session. Let's get to it. Shout out to Jay Witt. Exactly, T.
Hey, grace and peace, everybody. We're back. There was no thumbnail. There really wasn't a good title. I just wanted to hop on because earlier today, I have to admit, I didn't know much about, I hadn't read much about or heard much about this alleged grooming attempt by Erica Kirk, allegations rather, toward Erica Kirk. In my last live stream, it came up in the conversation because that's what Kandise was talking about. And I didn't know much about it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. So I did a little bit of research, did a little bit of looking around. We did find, somebody did send me a video on X, and it made a lot of sense. And it cleared up a lot of confusion that was out there. The young lady it was a two-parter, and I didn't have the second part of it. Well, I have both parts of it now. So what I'm going to do, just real quick, I just want to bring this back in. Shout out to this content creator on X. The links are down in the description, so you can check it out.
Kirk was 25 years old.
That was pretty loud. I just want to put it, this is such an interesting time that we are in, man. This is an absolutely bonkers time that we're in, man. So let's just go over it. This is the young lady. She said, did Erica Kirk groom a teenage girl, part 1? And then, of course, I got part 2 coming up. So Green Hearts in chat, you can hear.
You groomed a 15-year-old girl. Or at least that's what all of her haters across the internet want you to believe. I have spent the last 2 days digging through old Twitter accounts, looking through all of the communications so that I could break everything down for you. All of the accounts that I have seen that are making videos about this topic are intentionally leaving a lot of information out, and that's intentional. So this starts all the way back in 2013. Erica was living in LA. She's dating a basketball player. He's living in Michigan. She actually rents a place to be able to go and visit him in Michigan. She goes to have sushi and happens to meet the people that own the place that she's staying in, meet their granddaughter, but her granddaughter also has a friend with her, which would be 15-year-old Jillian. But first of all, I think it's important to know what type of a teenager Jillian was, what type of content she was posting, and how Erica is interacting with her, right? So first of all, let's just start with the fact that she seems insanely lost. This girl is engaged in a lot of stuff that she really should not be. She is posting very inappropriate things, giving references to a lot of partying, drinking, MJ use. She's referencing these types of exchanges with boys and her sexually explicit interactions with them. This tweet here is just one example of multiple that I saw all throughout her feed. You very much get the vibe that this girl does not have a lot of parenting going on in her life. She's being raised by a single mom. It's very clear that her mom is giving the whole I'm a cool mom, I'm your friend, not your parent type of vibe. Another thing that became very obvious very quickly is Jillian has massive body image issues and self-esteem issues. She is constantly posting that she is fat. She is posting pictures of very, very sickly, skinny girls, saying that she wishes she looked like that, how beautiful they are, how gorgeous they are, how she wants to lose weight, things like that. Here's another example of her saying, but why can't I have this, referencing this very sickly, skinny girl's body. On the same post, her friend literally says, I'm actually really okay with my body than having no fat on me whatsoever. And Jillian responds, honestly, wish I could say the same, LOL, but that's great for you though, Jade. And it becomes clear that her body image issues start to latch on to Erica, because Erica is modeling at this time. She's coming right off of being Mrs. Arizona. So she's in the pageant world. Obviously, Erica is a beautiful woman. And so she is constantly leaving comments saying how gorgeous Erica is, how pretty she is, how beautiful is, how she wants to look like her. She is constantly reposting her post multiple times throughout the day. It becomes clear that Jillian is having an unhealthy obsession with Erica and is kind of stalking her a little bit online. All of the interactions, pretty much like 99% of the interactions, are started by Jillian, by her either tagging Erica or reposting something of Erica's or commenting on one of her posts.
Okay, so that's one of the things.
Okay, so
and I'll just jump in real quick because I think this young lady did a great job.
So basically, so far, based on the initiation of conversations and stuff, the girl is reaching out to Erica Kirk. Because, CandICE acts as if she doesn't understand what obsession means unless she's the one obsessing over someone. And I can't even say this girl is obsessing, but if she's initiating all communication, that's a telltale sign that Erica Kirk is not going out her way to communicate with her either. And if you're going to accuse her of G-rooming, then why should she? It's stupid. Why accuse someone of G-rooming? And then when you see that they're not even initiating conversations, don't say anything then. Wouldn't you want her to be the one where the girl just reaches out to her and they keep it cordial? Because right now we're seeing the Jillian girl reaching out to Erica Kirk and tagging her, trying to involve her in communication, not the other way around. That's not how grooming works.
Of analyzing that, that's something that needs to be brought to light, is that this is not Erica starting these conversations.
Right.
That's something that Kandise, that's something that Nisi, that's others kind of skipped over that a little bit. Like the person that's initiating the conversation, the person that's getting the thing started every day was not Erica. It was
me either,
Jillian. All right, let's keep it dancing. Let's go.
Very rarely does Erica ever start an interaction with Jillian. One of the other things that becomes very apparent very quickly is Jillian really likes to take autocorrect mistakes and post them and highlight them on her page because she thinks that they're absolutely hilarious. And she does this with everybody in her life. She does this with her friends. She does this with her own family members. She literally does this with everyone. Here's an example of this with a friend of hers. She said, should have had a blank party. A what? Grad party. Should have had a grad party. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Well, that was awkward. So funny. Here's an exchange that she has with her uncle Kevin. He literally says, hey, have your mom call me. She says, okay. We got to think of a good tattoo for my next one. Yes, this girl was able to get a tattoo at 16. Again, not great parenting happening here. And she responds back, I think she's at the neighbor's and most likely doesn't have her phone with her, but she should be home shortly and I'll tell her. And yeah, what are you thinking of getting? Anything blank? come to mind, and she literally changes that to anything in mind. She has to correct it because it's an autocorrect. Literally see her reaction, here with the post saying, holy F, awkward moment when in autocorrects to my uncle, holy F. And so, of course, when this happens with Erica, she, of course, posts it. And these are the exchanges that people are absolutely losing their minds over. So she literally says, let me call you. Hold on, sweetheart. Give me a sex. Wow. She responds, okay, laughing. She says sec, because she's clearly correcting because the autocorrect, messed up her words. So she's correcting it here. She says sex too, but not from you. LOL, because, you're literally a child. And she says, holy shit, laughing emoji. You always make me laugh. And she says, I don't bat for the other team just yet. She's making a joke. Clearly, this is her making a joke out of a very awkward autocorrect.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry. I was on mute. Sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I was muted. I'm starting to think that these messages could be forged. Let's not pretend like Kandise has never faked text messages in the past. Like they couldn't be forged. I'm starting to think that. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. I was on mute. But I'm starting to think that. Because the way the issues and the errors in these words like this, I've never had autocorrect in every single text message I sent. And they're not like long paragraphs or anything. It's give me a sex, then give me a sec. Wow. Oh, and then it's something that comes behind it that's so weird. Then says sex too, but not from you. Like, who does that? 15-year-olds don't talk like that. And this is the girl talking to Erica Kirk. Erica Kirk's messages are in blue. Or am I mistaken? Is it the other way around? Because this is so weird. They got to be fake. So the blue messages are from Erica Kirk, right? And this is the Jillian girl sending her messages to Erica Kirk. Because this sounds like a setup. Like who's in blue and who's in the white bubbles? Is this Jillian person real? I'm just questioning. I'm going to question if the girl's real. Okay, Sav says the blue of the girl, gray is Erica. Okay. This is so weird. I'm starting to think that this may have been, forged or set up or something. Like Kandise got two phones or something like that and just put her name in it and then made it seem like the messages were coming from her when it's really Kandise sending it to herself. This is so weird. It's so weird. Just even the slowness of correcting yourself on this is so crazy. It's so crazy.
Texting situation, something that every single one of us has experienced. It's very clear that Erica in this exchange is not going out of her way to make sexual comments to a child. This is an autocorrect situation. And again, this is something that Jillian highlights on her page in her content. all the time with everybody. Here's another exchange where there's clearly an autocorrect texting situation happening that Jillian thinks is hilarious. Erica literally says, I forgot to tell you, hydrate tonight, no alcohol, don't eat a lot of salty foods, you don't want to look bloated. I guess.
And I mentioned this on the show as well. There had to have been a reason why she was reaching out to this young lady. And I feel like there is definitely some reason that we are missing out on, whether it be, hey, can you mentor me? Hey, I want to be a pageant queen as well. I want to be involved. It seemed like there's clearly something missing. Like the genesis of this relationship is not, she just knocked on the door and said, here's my phone number. That's silly. So what was the actual reason why? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Jillian maybe had like an interview the next day, or she clearly had something going on, and Erica's trying to give her like a pep talk here. Jillian responds, thank you. Erica immediately notices her mistake. I think it's because she thought she was talking to someone else, honestly. And she said, no alcohol. Really, Erica? Age recognition. Apparently I haven't had my coffee yet. Like making a joke about herself, calling herself a dingbat. And she's like, yeah, what the hell, Erica? She said, well, on that bite, again, had to switch it to no. Well, on that note, and then she literally says, damn you, Siri, come on, hashtag the struggle. Literally, she is saying that, like, Siri is not, like, she's probably doing talk to text, honestly. Her talk to text is getting all jumbled because it is not working correctly. And she very clearly is pointing out that this conversation is not going how she wants due to autocorrect. This is the next one that people are freaking out about. And they're freaking out about it as if Erica sent this to her, but she didn't. Jillian is posting this on her own free will, okay? And she just is tagging Erica in this. This is not something that Erica said to her. She literally says, thank you, Erica, for making my whole week. And she posts this meme, I want to be inside your lady garden. Know what I'm saying? We know that she's obsessed with Erica. She literally has like this girl crush on Erica, right? And so again, she is posting all of this on her own free will. Erica is not saying anything to her in this interaction. This is all Jillian here. This is another one that people are freaking out about. Why did Erica just send me this? A bunch of laughing faces. And she posts this emoji this Valentine's Day. I'm going to touch your butt. Okay, first of all, this is a joke from Finding Nemo where he's
I didn't even know that.
I'm going to touch the butt. It's the boat, you know, and he touches the boat with his fin.
I didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah, shout out. That's why it's really good to get context. Like I said, like, there needs to be some context.
To freak his dad out. Anyway, Erica, again, is not sending this to her that we know of. There's no proof that Erica actually did anything here. This is just Jillian tagging her in something. It looks like trying to get a laugh out of her, trying to get a rise out of her of some kind. But Erica did not start this interaction or send this interaction in any way that we have proof of. This is fully Jillian posting this on her own free will. What we do see.
See, this is the stuff that I tell people when, you know, in the Lady Luck Club, because the Luxes will definitely go out and read and research. It's only her cult members that come up in here with all the ignorance and nonsense, saying the same old thing over and over and over again. They can't be original and say anything else different. But sometimes just a little bit of research and reading, you'll find out what you need to know. She wasn't even talking to Erica Kirk, but yet CandICE will take these messages, splice them up to fit a moot point in her dumb narrative, and not care about the implications. Erica Kirk needs to hurry the hell up and sue her. This is crazy. This is all coming from Jillian. She didn't say that, though. You can't make this up.
From Erica is a whole lot of her trying to build this girl up.
This is
Here
crazy.
She says, oh, I cherish you. I am so proud of you, sweetheart. Keep on dreaming big, babe. Always there for you, always. Here Erica's trying to hype her up about some type of an opportunity. She says, own it. She says, I'll try. You deserve the opportunity. Everything happens for a reason, and God puts people in your path to help you get to where you need to be. Embrace it. Proud of you. She says, thank you. The Sweet 16 birthday gift that people are freaking out about because it was chocolate covered cherries. Yeah, guys, she literally had posted a photo of making chocolate covered strawberries with her friends previously. And so I think Erica just knew that it was something that she liked. It was something easy that she could have sent in the mail for her. And that's why she did that. It's not to be romantic and creepy. The girl just had already expressed that it was something that she liked. And literally the note that she sends to her for her birthday is the most innocent, platonic, again, trying to encourage her, build her up, build her self-esteem type of exchange. And for her birthday, she says, happy sweet 16, Jillian. Hope you have an incredible day. Beautiful girl. So proud of you. And she says, thanks, beauty. So what exactly do I think is happening here? I'm going to go over that in part 2 because this video is getting insanely long. So I will see you in part 2. So when Erica Kirk was 25 years old, she groomed a 15-year-old.
Okay, so this is part 2, clearly. Thank you so much, Melinda. I have it right here.
Hey, Melinda. Y'all, this is insane how she's trying to twist up these
All right, I'll bring this in. This is okay. Thank you very much for that, friend. Let's finish this up real quick. I wasn't planning on being long. I just wanted to go over this very quickly and make sure you all had this. And the links to both these videos are down in the description.
Girl online, or at least that's what all of her haters on the internet want you to think. But here's what I think actually happened. Go watch part 1 if you haven't already. I break down a lot of their communication and interactions. In this video, I'm going to go over what my theory is on what was actually happening. Do I think that Erica is a PDF file? Do I think that she was grooming this girl? No, I do not. What I think was actually happening was a mentorship type of relationship. First of all, Erica comes from the pageant world. She was literally Miss Arizona, and this is something that is very common in that world. There's a lot of mentorship type of programs. There's a lot of mentorship charities that they get involved in. There's a lot of big sister, little sister, role model type stuff happening. And I think that Erica very much tried to take this girl under her wing and help to build her up in that way. But let's just look to Jillian herself. She, in fact, has been questioned about the relationship that she had with Erica. She is now an adult. Obviously, she is 10 years removed from this situation. But let's see what she has to say looking back on her relationship with Erica.
That Jillian says that she wasn't trafficked. There was people online who were concerned because Jillian was in Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico was very close to Epstein Island. So people were wondering, is there something that was happening there? Jillian says that she wasn't trafficked, okay? Jillian said that she looked up to Erica because she was so beautiful. You know, she was Miss Arizona. She was giving her all of this attention. And Erica felt like a big sister. And these compliments that Erica was giving her felt very validating, and it boosted her self-esteem. And Jillian hasn't spoken to her in over 10 years. She hasn't really thought about it all that much. Like, it's out of sight, out of mind. So she never looked back at this whole friendship she had with Erica as being weird and inappropriate. She never saw it that way.
Yeah, so Jillian said everything that I also got reading through these exchanges. This was a mentor-mentee.
But y'all see how she twisted up that video from, what's her name, Nicey? And twisted it up and edited it to where she was trying to make it seem like, you know, well, Erica and her boyfriend moves out and they do all these inappropriate things and blah, blah, blah. And then she turns around and plays the portion of the video where it just confirms everyone else's, you know, questions about what's going on. And the fact that Erica Kirk just saw her like a mentor, like a little sister, you know, mentorship type program. There was nothing weird or off-putting about those messages at all, especially knowing now that Jillian was the one that initiated all of that communication. 90% of the communication was initiated by Jillian, not by Erica Kirk. And all that get some understanding. Now, I know the Candy Ass Cult members are going to pick and choose what Bibles, you know, the scriptures they want to follow. But in all that get some understanding. You have to read and research. Study to show yourself approved. You can't do this. You can't just sit here and slice stuff up. And then when the internet claps back, we're going to see the full video in context. Read all the messages in context. And be able to see a different picture painted. If this girl initiated all of that contact, all the communication, how the hell is this grooming? Because that ain't grooming.
Type of relationship, and that is how I believe that Erica viewed it, and clearly that is how Jillian viewed it. She straight up says, I viewed Erica like a big sister, and that all of the things that she said to encourage me and build me up drastically helped my self-esteem. And this is a girl whose self-esteem was absolutely in the toilet, and she clearly was struggling and was very lost and engaged in a lot of things that she should not have been engaged in. And again, it seemed like she has little to...
You know, let me back up a little bit, because see, this makes Niecy look really bad.
It does.
Because the young lady that she's about to show the video over her head, the video that she's coming from is that she's making the assumption, she's putting it out there that Erica did something wrong, right? But she's literally saying that the girl did not feel like that was happening. That's crazy work, man. Watch this.
Relationship with Erica.
That Jillian says that she wasn't trafficked. There was people online who were concerned because Jillian was in Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico was very close to Epstein Island. So people were wondering, is there something that was happening there? Jillian says that she wasn't trafficked, okay? Jillian said that she looked up to Erica because she was so beautiful. You know, she was Miss Arizona. She was giving her all of this attention. And Erica felt like a big sister. And these compliments that Erica was giving her felt very validating, and it boosted her self-esteem. And Jillian hasn't spoken to her in over 10 years. She hasn't really thought about it all that much. Like, it's out of sight, out of mind. So she never looked back at this whole friendship she had with Erica as being weird and inappropriate. She never saw it that way.
Yeah, so
if she never saw it that way, Why are you seeing it that way? Nicey or Nice, whatever your name is. Why are you seeing it that way? You can't force this young lady to see it any other way than what she experienced. Why are you trying to force this on her? That is not for you to do. You don't have the legal authority to force this nonsense on Jillian, and she has told you. I don't see that happening. I never said that anything inappropriate occurred. I saw her like a big mentor, blah, blah, blah. I mean, none of this stuff that you're talking about ever happened. Why are they trying to push this dumbass narrative? Of all things. And you got the person that was initiating the communication saying, no, none of that is true. She wasn't trying to do any of that. Didn't I tell you all on yesterday? I said, I would be surprised if CandICE wasn't even talking to the girl, because she can twist up people's words and conversations and lie about it. So I'm curious to know whether or not, because she didn't want nobody hassling and boggling her and all of that, which I'm fine with. I wish CandICE would stop doxing everybody. But I just don't believe that this girl is really reaching out to CandICE like that, because she knows how messy she is and how much she will lie and twist up stuff just for views and to get more people watching. This is all a PR stunt for CandICE. It's all about public relations. So this is insane. The girl said, nope, none of that happened. And they're trying to force it. So hopefully that Jillian girl sues Kandise. Because now you putting her out there as if she's falsely accusing someone of being a damn G-rumor. And for what? You can't make this stuff up.
Okay, so Niecy just said that she talked to Jillian, and Jillian said she didn't see anything weird or inappropriate. Other people said they talked to Jillian, and she said it was weird and inappropriate. Okay.
God.
I'm just saying, man, at this point in the game, like, bring Jillian on, man. At this point, y'all need to bring Jillian on and get her answer these questions, because people are taking what she's saying and going a whole lot of different directions with it.
Only Kandise
and it makes no sense at this point. It just seems like, well, what are we doing? Okay, let's finish this up.
Jillian said everything that I also got reading through these exchanges. This was a mentor-mentee type of relationship, and that is how I believe that Erica viewed it, and clearly that is how Jillian viewed it. She straight up says, I viewed Erica like a big sister, and that all of the things that she said to encourage me and build me up drastically helped my self-esteem. And this is a girl whose self-esteem was absolutely in the toilet, and she clearly was struggling and was very lost and engaged in a lot of things that she should not have been engaged in. And again, it seemed like she has little to no parenting happening. And so, yeah, it looks like Erica tried to kind of take her under her wing a little bit. Now, you know, hindsight's 2020. Now being a parent with her own daughter, would she look back on this and probably say, yeah, I probably should have had some clearer boundaries in place? Probably. It's not like the brightest shining moment of her life, obviously. But at the end of the day, do I think that Erica Kirk had nefarious intentions here? Right. Do I believe that she is sexually attracted to children? Absolutely not. No. That is such a ridiculously stretch of the imagination that it's not even funny. People are obsessed with Epstein right now, and all of these files that dropped, and people are digging into them, and they're reading some of the most horrific abuses that can happen to women and children. And so they are now combining that with their hatred of Erica Kirk and trying to morph it into something that it completely and totally is not.
You can't make this.
All right. Okay. I like that. Thank you. The links to both of those videos are down in the description. Okay, so shout out to Melinda. Okay, so yesterday on Gary's stream, he had Artie and Edie, and around minute 26:08, I think this is Artie saying this. No, I haven't gotten any meta, but apparently the girl said that she found nothing weird about it anyway. She was like, I was talking with Erica at the time, and apparently according to whoever the guy was that was putting her information out there. Anyway, now I haven't been able to confirm that, but I'm not 100% certain who they were talking to, but it's pretty clear here that somebody else is corroborating it, saying that they didn't find it weird, or that the young lady did not find her relationship with Erica weird.
And his lies like hell.
So where is the their rooming allegations coming from?
Where's the evidence?
If this young lady is saying that she didn't find it weird, where are they coming from? That's the $10 question. Maybe more than $10. $13.85 question. I just find it wild. So,
oh my God.
Let me know what y'all think about it. I wanted to make sure y'all had that because I know some people have been discussing.
Didn't y'all say he rage quit? What day was that? Y'all, Kandise will lie to try to get her point out and manipulate, edit, proctor. Hell, she'll even create fake texts and emails. This is the same person. CandICE is the same person that lied about her own degrees. I have no reason to believe anything she says at this point. None. You can't believe nothing that comes out of Kandise's mouth. Not a damn thing. And they keep trying to make Erica look like a bad person. Look at the lengths they have to go through to try to make her look bad, to try to taint her image. Look what they got to go through and do. She's got to proctor videos and text messages, slice it up to try to make it seem like it's something there when it's not. Man, and now this girl feels like she has to come out and make, things clear, set the record straight. And for what? Because CandICE shouldn't have been talking about this to begin with. This has nothing to do with who pulled the trigger on the gun. Not a damn thing. This is insane. You all said he rage quit on Thursday? This video made me feel better. Yeah, absolutely. Scam this no Christian. She's a demon. I agree though. Jay Witt rage quit on us a few times on Thursday. Hold on, let me pull that up. Let me go to his channel. Now y'all tell me which one did he rage quit on. I want to see like a rage quit. That's what I want to see. Was it Thursday with the special guest? Which one? Was it hit this one with the mirror? The mirror? Whoever that is. This is something else. He had Storybox on. I don't know who the mirror is. He did a watch party with Paramount Tactical. I went on Paramount Tactical and invite me up. What the hell? Hold on. Let's see. He rage quit when Kandi was talking about Gigi. Oh yeah. I got up in my little feels too with that one because these are kids. He rage quit when Candace pointed out that Erica came back on X on September 8th with Bible verses. What? So what episode was that? Was that Thursday? Which one was that? Was that the one he did with Audie Trolls? I'm sorry about I keep calling him Audie Trolls. With Storybox or this lady here? Which one is it? Storybox? Okay. And you say he rage quit when she came back with scriptures, right? Was that closer towards the end or the beginning? I remember what portion they had the scriptures up.
For example, okay, you know what?
I'm starting to get a feeling that there might have been another reason.
Hold on. Let me see. I think it's the one with Jay. I got it. Closer to the end. You said closer to the end.
They had no idea what they were signing up for.
When did she put up the scriptures again? Is it, wait, did I pass it?
Let go
as
the.
I say it's closer to the end.
Yeah, and
was it before or
Number
after
two, Charlie's wedding ring was taken off. Number three, Charlie removed, I think I'm saying this, I'll say allegedly.
You don't know any of
Charlie
this.
removed his wedding photo from his home set. I think that's where he went into his office for
You don't have any proof of
Number
that.
four, a priest came over to pray the night before. Again, when I take out my handy dandy notebook and I put a picture together using basic logic and not trying to look at all these different directions and all these possibilities, I know there's that one kid in the back of the class and you say, well, what do these priests tell you?
To see a collab
and he raises his hand and he says, it tells me that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie. He acted alone on top of a roof.
If y'all know how to get in touch with Storybox, please, by all means, let him know. I would love to do a collab with him. Let me not say rage quit, but did he get upset about the scriptures? Like what part of the video? Was it this one? Hold on.
Where that photo frame is now.
This was all about that photo frame.
Break. I'll need you to go move some pictures around. And that's what I'm saying. You know it's going to be even worse. You know the rest of it's going to be worse. If this is what she's leading with,
this
we're in trouble, man.
We're already in trouble. Blake Neff wrote Erica Kirk's scripts. Andrew Colvert went in and went rogue, man. He went rogue.
This woman is
to remind them over and over again, that's her husband, that's her husband. The intention was to lay, of course, the
okay, it wasn't this one, it was the one before this, right? So the one with Gary?
And they're listening to these types of songs on repeat.
Respect to that.
He got mad when she, hold on. Y'all know timestamp or anything? Everybody listens to Ami. Hold on.
Hey, so great call, S-File.
And I said it yesterday, but I'm glad that you said it. And I love the way you pointed it out. Like, ask yourself that. Why is this story? Why do you believe this story is true?
I know he's awesome.
What is the evidence? And don't tell me she said it, because we've already got past the fact that she says things confidently. That's not the. You need some evidence. What is the evidence that you actually believe that this story actually happened? What is your evidence? I'll wait. I mean, y'all can hit me up at email, dearwokesy@gmail.com.
Intuition. We to believe that she did this. She pulled her daughter back from this event, and she declined to share that overwhelming mommy intuition with her best friend, whose husband was going to the event. That seems selfish to me. Are we also to believe that Erica wasn't interested in asking her assistant why she wasn't going to do her job?
What was her job? Erica wasn't there.
Remember, Charlie was assassinated on a Wednesday. So if Tracy pulled her daughter back from going to work or going to the event on Wednesday morning, then presumably Erica, her daughter's employer or boss, would have been made aware. You presumably would have had to say something.
That's why I think, like, again, this story doesn't comport. This doesn't make sense. Why was she going somewhere that Erica wasn't going?
Yeah, like concepts.
Like, this is a great question.
Who would be there assisting?
Who are you there to assist? This woman is lying to y'all. She's just making the story up. She's making it up. Please.
And Cantifa are out there just
right, just loving it up. Like she's making it up. We could literally skip to the next segment because we don't have to watch this. It's just made up. It's make believe.
No, don't skip it.
It's a video that says I can't finish this.
I don't want to miss any of these.
Hey, what do you?
Okay, because I know I got one of you all emailed me saying maybe it's a video that says I can't finish this. Hold on. Wait, was that a video or a live stream? It says I can't finish this. Oh, okay. Okay. When did he stop?
I think literally he didn't step foot on campus that day. And his job was to get rid of the clothes next to the Dairy Queen into some cemetery, which I broke. And the FBI is not disputed, but they decided to monitor the Dairy Queen afterwards and send some feds there. And yeah, so his role was to pick up clothes. I think Rant is actually the one that's walking in the backpack. But
the TMZ footage?
Maroon. Yep, I think that's Lance.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to the end.
All along of Angola Gate. We talked about it on the show. Fran.
Let me go back.
Charlie Kirk's wife. She had no relationship with her whatsoever. That's still standing out pretty hard to me. Like, dang, you didn't know that. You had no relationship with this woman.
This it.
Which is kind of wild.
Y'all said near the end. Are we close to it?
So thought what was interesting is that you said the next morning when he snuck in, he grabbed his wedding band. Again, minor detail, but I asked myself, why was the wedding band off? But enough with speculation.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I know. That,
wow.
Why was his wedding band off? And that's the big aha, gotcha. That's the smoking gun. They took his wedding band off? So when I first got married, everybody knows I was a school teacher.
Man, he irritated.
And the building that I worked in, I had an allergic reaction on my wedding ring. So under my wedding ring is my finger is not very pleasant to be seen. Okay. But I would refuse to take my ring off. So I would never take the ring off. It never got better. And so now, like, my finger under my ring right now, I'm not going to take it off and show you because it looks like a crime scene. So I use my silicone ring, like when I'm working out and stuff like that. And every now and then I put on my gold band. But under my finger, because I got some allergic reaction to something in the building, the doctor was never able to tell. Like, my finger looks like a crime scene. It really does look horrible.
What?
And so every now and then I'll take the ring off, I'll take it off and just let my finger just like air out. And I'll look at it like, good gracious, man. I guess love hurts. Like, it's pretty bad. But if I had taken my ring off and let it air out and put on the medicine like the doctor told me, my finger probably wouldn't look like it looks now. But I was just hard at it. I just didn't want to ever take my ring off and never go out in public without my wedding ring on, right? And now my finger looks like, it looks like the living dead under the ring.
Wow.
Like, that's great. Like, so Kandise is judging this woman because her husband took his wedding ring off. That's crazy work, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot tell me that this woman is sane. Oh, that's actually a pretty good shot right there, by the way. We got to add that to our collection. You can't tell me that this is normal behavior. You just can't tell me this.
This is crazy.
You're not going to beat those charges, but I'm going to let this play. I'm going to stop it.
Here are the facts. I now have verifiable proof in writing that Justin Strife and you lied to me. You know exactly who Pierre is. Why did Justin Strife say that he had never heard of Pierre? It's crazy. Justin,
y'all better hit that like
Justin, you've met with him. You've personally met with Pierre.
Button. Thank you so much.
Erica, you've met with him in the wake of Charlie's death. I have, again, verifiable proof. So you can call your lawyers. You can spend another $1 billion on PR if you want to. Tell your lawyer to call my lawyer. I mean, you guys certainly have the money to do all of these things. It's not going to wipe away.
Who cares, girl?
Okay. The truth is that there was a deal on the table with Pierre, who, yes, is from France, born in France. And that deal was worth billions, not millions, billions, plural, billions of dollars. Just after Charlie was shot, and again, I have proof, Pierre had a phone call with Justin Strife. He also had a phone call with Mr. Don Orico of Turning Point USA down in Tampa. And what's really odd, somehow this French man, Pierre, he knew that Charlie was dead before the rest of the world did. How did he know that? How did he know before I knew? Especially because he wasn't yet a donor to Turning Point USA. Why was he given so much priority? Frenchman. I'm interested. I know that after Charlie died, that deal went through. Yeah. if I'm lying, this would definitely fall within the category of defamation. So, yeah, I'm all in on this one. I'm guessing, by the way, regarding this, Pierre, that this might be the reason that the White House never got back to me regarding the French Foreign Legion being involved with Charlie's assassination. Because, I don't know, there could be a French angle here. Could this be a motive? Could billions of dollars be a motive? I mean, I'll just ask some immediate questions. My question would be, why would a devout Catholic Frenchman be looking to give billions of dollars to an evangelical organization? Is that not weird? Just objectively weird? Gosh, that's
Why would a devout Scientologist be giving millions of dollars to Turning Point USA? Does that not seem weird? Does that not seem weird? Maybe you should answer that one. Your guy.
So they believe in abortion.
Never mind. I said I wasn't going to stop.
Pretty big investment. Just really care about free market capitalism. What's France got to do with college campuses in America? Full stop. The answer, Erica, is nothing. Nothing. And one of the things that when I was a kid, and other GATE kids, as we've been speaking about the GATE program, and they put you in these special classes, they test you frequencies, sound, administering fluoride, all the weird stuff. But one of the things that they're especially interested in is how quickly you can put together puzzles. I want you to know that I excelled at that. I was really good at putting together puzzles. I gotta tell you, I think the picture is starting to emerge here. I think I was right.
You can't make
My best guess is that it was Pierre Falcone all along of Angola Gate. We talked about it on the show. France, Israel, the United States. This time it would be Egypt rather than Angola, all working together. Maybe they were getting the band back together to traffic because, there's been a lot of trafficking that just keeps coming up in this investigation. These countries, these satellite of countries, you trying to pretend.
So this is supposed to be an open letter to Erica Kirk.
She wrote a letter to this
okay,
wrong
I'm going to
woman.
do something. And we're just doing a poll. I'm about to quit. I know. I'm about to put a poll up on the main landscape channel. I'm going to quit this. Like, there's no reason to watch this ignorance. I'm sorry. And
oh man. Oh, I feel you, buddy.
There you go. Poll questions up. I'm gonna thank y'all so much.
Y'all
man,
see why I have to clown her ass? We got the laugh over here.
Just answer the poll question.
You can mess this up.
Because I don't get what the purpose of this is. And I don't think it's fair to Turning Point. I think the goal that this woman has to destroy what Charlie Kirk started out creating and what was going on after his death. She's single-handedly, I think it's fair to say, she's single-handedly derailed all the good momentum that was happening after Charlie Kirk's death. I think we can give that to her as her consolation prize. 2 words: restraining order. Thank you so much for the very kind.
Clearly,
Jen,
protection order needs to be put in place.
Oh man, they're fighting in this chat. They fighting in the comments. They fighting. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Adam says this.
Oh my God.
She used a Trump hotel in DC because the Trump sold it a little while ago, and there's no way to verify if they were there in 2019. Very good point. Excellent. Thank you so much, Adam, for the 20. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate it.
This is crazy.
Patrine says this with the 5. Oh, but she told Charlie to go for it. She thought Erica was good for him. That's right, because remember, Charlie Kirk and them got married after Kandise. Good catch. Good catch. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is just wicked. Kandise Owens is pure evil. Thank you, Jennifer, with the 2. And I cannot disagree. What does Amethyst Angel say? Yes. Welcome to all the new visitors. As we say in AA, keep coming back. In the most electrifying chat on YouTube. Thank you so much for the 10. Amethyst, always supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna read these, and when I get done, we're gonna decide. Oh man, vote if you want to vote. If you want me to rage quit, I'm gonna quit. Thank you, Claire, with the 5 Australian. She's such a victim. She was attacked, blah, blah, blah. Erica lost her husband, and the internet was ripping her apart. You most of all, she is gross. I don't understand how this is even real. I feel like it's surreal, really. Thank you so much. Trustinity with the 2. If reaching was a person,
I know, right?
Yes,
Candace
absolutely.
Is just lying and twisting.
Thank you, Phantom.
Up.
I take my wedding band off all the time. Lost 2 of them because my work sometimes requires me to travel as single.
Thing that you guys did, not only was it cruel, but I think the real motivation was you just thought you could psychologically break me. Because that's what this whole thing has been. It's been one big psyop, very well funded because there's a lot of money on the line. If nothing happened in the Hamptons that was out of the usual, why the panic? Because something did happen. Charlie told Bibi Netanyahu no. Bibi, also, Charlie had declined to have Bibi on his podcast.
Yeah,
Bibi went a little PR toward Charlie didn't want to have him on the podcast. Or Andrew.
She sounds like a crazy person.
She's pretty done with Israel, right? You don't want to have the prime minister of Israel. But the obvious question here, the media is not interested in, but I certainly am, is in exchange for what, right? In exchange for what was Bibi Netanyahu going to take Turning Point USA to the next level? In exchange for what? And also, how was he planning to get that money into the company?
She's crazy.
Turning Point was already worth $100 million
Oil and bunnies.
dollars. More than $100 million annually. What does the next level mean? It sounds like it would have to be billions. Via whom? My guess is Pierre.
She sounds like a crazy person.
I think that there's a reason Pierre knew that Charlie was dead first. I think there's a reason he was a priority. How? Why? I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And
Kandise needs to be admitted. Look at her. Look at this freeze frame. This heifer needs to be admitted into a mental health institution. She has literally lost whatever she had in that skull of hers, because it's not a brain. Whatever she's using to think, it might be a bag of marbles up there. She's lost her marbles, all of them. This is insane.
I'm going to put that out there with full confidence. I also now have
judge is gonna
very
look at this and say,
strong
wow, she
evidence
needs
which
help.
suggests
She needs a
that
psyche bath.
you lied about your whereabouts on the morning of September 10th. Little details have been edited. You said that you were accompanying your mother as she was receiving a treatment.
This is
I guess I now have something which strongly disputes that narrative. So I'll ask you this question on behalf of the world. What the hell happened on September 10th?
I'm done. All right, I'm making an audible. I'm
done.
Quitting. I'm sorry. Candace Owens is not good for. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I apologize to the people that usually tap in. I try my best. But yeah, this is not good. This is just, this is evil. I would not watch a snuff film. I would not watch adult spicy film on here with y'all. That would be crazy. And I feel like that's what this is. I feel like we're watching wickedness. And I'm just not doing it. I do have something, a pure palate cleanse that everybody will appreciate.
Okay, let's up to the other episode. He said oh, I love him in his raw form, man. So, okay, you said the mirror at 2:20. Let's see here.
I mean, he's a fraud. So why do we even need to give Charlie any duck and cover? Like, this woman is insane.
It was Erica being so weird about providing a sensible alibi for her whereabouts on September 8th. Why did nobody see her? When somebody else believes they did see her at Fort Huachuca. Speaking of September 8th, by the way, it's also an important date to flag. I think it's a little weird, but it's a fact that Erica chose that date in particular to break her years-long Twitter silence. Did you know this? Erica had not offered a tweet since 2023. Right? She'd retweeted a couple of things. Who knows if somebody did it for her, but she herself had not offered a tweet. Suddenly, before Charlie's death on September 8th at 10:49 a.m. Arizona time, she decides to break that silence with this tweet, scripture, Ephesians 2:8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of work, so that no one may boast. Okay? And suddenly she then was on a roll. She then tweeted again on September 9th, 9:44 a.m. local time. She tweeted, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that takes refuge in him." And then again, on the day that Charlie is assassinated at 9:45 a.m. Arizona time.
Who takes refuge in him? You illiterate thunkhead. This dumb heifer can't even read the scripture correctly. Who always wants to say Christ is king. You can't make this stuff up. Oh man. Okay. Y'all, he about to go in. Deacon about to go there. He about to go there.
There's an hour and a half. Right? An hour and a half before he's killed. Erica tweets, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." People ran like, wow, I can't believe this. This godly woman happened to have tweeted this right before her husband got assassinated.
Oh my God.
Like I said, you're a monster for noticing. If you're thinking that, like, no, she just really did suddenly want to break her Twitter silence. And she's very, as we can see, she is committed to the Lord. Every sentence that comes out is about God. So how could you question it, right?
Oh my God.
I'm done. All right, y'all. I don't know. Some reason or another, I was deeply offended by her quoting scripture and using that as a bludgeon against Erica.
Oh man.
You might not like Erica. I mean, that's what it is. But to say,
can't stand him.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I want to make sure I get a lot of people mad. I'm quitting it. So today I'm rage quitting. There we go. So please make sure you email management, dearwokec@gmail.com. I'm not going to watch that anymore. I find Candace Owens
repulsive,
despicable,
disgusting,
abhorrent. And the fact that she would literally say that this woman is bad because she's quoting scripture. And notice again, this woman's actually giving book, chapter, and verse in context. And Candace can never do that. She never does that. So yeah, I'm sorry.
Man. Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you, bro.
And again, I don't think there's I'm good. I'm good with it. Always make sure y'all reach out to management.
Wow.
dearwokec@gmail.com, and make sure you tell me how terrible I am that I did not finish listening to this wicked woman and whatnot like that. But I'm going to make the judgment call that I did the right thing.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm good. At this point, I don't even think she even tries to hide her vile, wicked, evil heart that she has toward people that, again, I'm not saying these people are perfect, so don't hear what I didn't say. But my goodness, in the morning, like, yeah, that was much.
That man,
thank you so much to these very kind supers. Y'all are amazing. Shout out for sure.
This is why I don't like, for the things that I know she needs to be hammered in on, like the kids coming up, or her bringing up her mother, Erica Kirk's mother's diagnosis, or anything spiritual, when she's just attacking, Christian faith. Everything else, this is why I clown Candice, CandICE, Owens to the ground. This is why I clown her. This is why we laugh. Because if you didn't, you would be mad as hell. There are points where she says certain things that I'm like, oh, hell no. You need to leave these kids' names out your mouth. But idea that she claims to be a Christian, and then she goes in on this and tries to say, oh, she's used the scripture to, manipulate people and blah, blah, blah. It's the word of God. You can't make this up. I don't blame them. If it wasn't for us laughing at CandICE as much as we do, there would have been times I would have rage quit as well, especially when she brings up those kids. Because they're kids. They ain't got nothing to do with this. I can't blame them at all.
What does Sage say with the 5? Candice doesn't see herself as an elite.
Oh, man.
And she's working to redefine the term. She wants elite to mean those who are friendly to Israel/Jews.
This is crazy.
Excellent point. Everybody who's outside of her. So she can never be a part of the elite. That's a great catch. Excellent. What do you say here, Taylor, with the 5? Can you talk about her obsession with Kanye? Look, I don't fully understand why. I think a better question is, why does she not talk about Kanye? Exactly. She'll mention him like in passing, but Kanye's whole trajectory has changed. So why does she not address that? I think there's a lot of meat on that bone. Why is she not talking about that? Alan says this with the 5 Australian, but his ring, he fidgeted with it all the time in his videos. Did he really?
So let's get over to, I was sent this in an email from Melinda. Did you send me this? I want to make sure I'm pulling up. Do I have supers? I don't. I have, Jen sent me a super, $4.99 super. You made my Sunday chores so much better. Thanks. LLC. And then we have Kyla with a new membership here. So shout out to Kyla. She's going to be with us on next week, Sunday, for Scientology Sunday, speaking on the dangers of protesting Scientology. And she's going to be sharing her story. We're also going to be checking out some videos as well from Scientology Audits channel. He has some quick little videos for us to check out, plus some of the interviews that were done on Kyla's YouTube channel. So that's going to be our lineup for next week. But these are the supers and things that I have here. So shout out to you all. Thank you all so much for your support. Listen, I don't care if it's $1. It goes a long way, and it does help support the expenses here between StreamYard and the Comcast bill, which is coming up for $70, as well as StreamYard. I think now is $54 a month or $49.99 a month, so that I can have enough storage to do these, longer lives, because I enjoy these. I don't like rushing, right? So those are the 2 biggest expenses with the channel. So any support you all give me, it goes towards those bills to take care of the expenses. So I appreciate all of the support here. It does not go unnoticed, and I appreciate it every step of the way. Let's check out this, and I want to make sure I got the right one here. Was this from you, Melinda? Somebody emailed me this video here. Or Mira, one of you guys emailed these. But we're going to check this out. This is on Twitter X. Britta, No Soup for Nose. My husband just saw this for the first time, and he's been laughing for 5 minutes straight. Let's get to this. So let's check this out. All right. We need a good laugh, because Ami hasn't posted anything new today. So we got to get a good laugh in. Let's go.
what happened during my meeting with Erica. So here it goes. We met in Nashville because I didn't want to fly anywhere and have my plane shut down by Israel. So I told her to come here instead. She gets here, and first thing she does is she gives me some homemade cookies. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't eating those poison chocolate chip cookies. She tried to poison me. Anyway, I'm still alive after almost dying from the poisoned Israeli cookies, and we start talking. Then you're not going to believe what happened next. The waiter asks us if we want something to drink, but he's wearing the Star of David. So I'm like, I ain't about to drink no poisons lemonade from you, you Mossad agent. So anyway, I almost die again from Israeli lemonade poisoning. And Erica is like, I'll just have some water, please, which is obviously code for, you better kill this bitch right now. What? Am I right? So we talk and we talk. And she tells me I'm acting crazy or whatever. So I asked her to show me pictures of her of when she was younger. And she's like, why? So I'm like, oh my God, she doesn't have any. So I just discovered she's actually a man. And I'm now talking to this man who's probably an Israeli spy sent here to kill me. So I get up, I go to the bathroom, I dig a hole under the shitter like El Chapo. And I finally made it back to tell you guys the story and get paid millions by YouTube to keep you guys stupid and against Trump and Turning Point, because I'm just a piece of shit like that. Anyway, thank you for your views, retards.
Oh, man. You know, if you could just get that level of honesty out of her, if for nothing else, you know, we wouldn't watch her so much to try to debunk her. We'll just have a good laugh. You can't make this up. Kandise says things that get people death threats. Like, you can't make this up. It's, oh man, this is so on point. You can only imagine if he said this stuff for me. Oh, let me go back.
I go to the bathroom, I dig a hole under the shitter like El Chapo, and I finally made it back to tell you guys the story and get paid millions by YouTube to keep you guys stupid and against Trump and Turning Point, because I'm just a piece of shit like that. Anyway, thank you for your views, retards.
She didn't say the R word. She didn't make the R roll. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh man, that is hilarious, y'all. Oh, this is good. Okay. Watch out. Any more clips like that, man? Army must be off today because he hasn't like posted up anything new. But that's all we got. We got another video. We'll probably do that tomorrow if she goes live. If not, then we'll just do it anyway. This is, hold on, let me see. I want to make sure I got the right one. Okay. And I do recall seeing this. So this video here is I think this is is this the Jewish rabbi, somebody who had to come out once again, because Kandise likes to bait people into stuff. And she does this because she wants you to respond so she can have content. So if you go on Pisak Woliski channel, let me drop the video. I did see a little bit earlier today. Not the whole thing, but just a little bit of it. Where he had to come and debunk her. Because she's sitting here throwing his name out there and doesn't care what happens to him. Because she's an evil piece of crap. So tomorrow we will check out this video and go over what she accused him of. It's like 26 minutes long, but he does go through it. And he, you got people like him having his name pulled into this nonsense. And it's just ridiculous. She won't leave him alone. So we're going to go over that tomorrow. You all, it's already in my saved. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. It's almost going on 12 midnight. And I just had a blast with you all today. We've had Scientology Sunday. Great time with that. Unfortunately, missed Information Man show, but we came back with Umar because he's facing a lot of trouble, and then now having to go over some of this stuff with CandICE. And I hope they keep whooping her ass over there on Twitter X. Hopefully, also we can have. Let me see. I'm still waiting on. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to finalize the joint live, the collab with Milk Bar. Let's see, 8 p.m. He's asking me what time zone. Because I know he's in a totally different time zone. We can go from there. So I plan on us having a collab with Milk Bar TV on Wednesday, doing a live reaction. It's going to be so dope. So as soon as we finalize the time, look out for that announcement, you all. I'm going to make sure I tweet it out to x.com as well. We want everybody here for the collab reaction with Milk Bar TV. That's going to be epic. And it's going to be on Wednesday. So we're trying to finalize the time. So we've already got our lineup for Sunday with Scientology Sunday. And of course, I'm trying to get Nathan Milk Bar TV set and scheduled. Writer Albert Lanier has reached out again and wants to do a collab. I would assume about Umar, the Oompa Loompa. So I'm all good with that as well. And of course, we got to get back to finishing up the Nature Boy series. I just want to make sure we have time into the content equally. So once Milk Bar TV lets me know, confirms what time, I will be scheduling the live stream for Wednesday with Milk Bar, you all. I am so excited. We had a good time with him here in the LLC first time he came. So we welcome him back with open arms. Yes, we do. So if she doesn't go live tomorrow, we'll go over the video that we're looking at, and we'll go over all of Nick Brooks' videos, because I got to catch up with that so that I can kind of see where the Macron case is. I love his breakdowns on it. So shout out to Nick Brooks. And just have a good time. Go from there. All right. So I appreciate you all. Make sure you guys hit that like button, share the content. Make sure you please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Any other ideas that you guys have, information you want to share, because Kandise can only ride this choo-choo train for so long. All right. That's why we're slowly shifting into Scientology, because that's kind of be the next biggest piece here, along with all the things going on with Umar and the legal troubles he's facing. And I want to be able to kind of bring in Nature Boy series again, so you guys can understand about all these different cults. They something else. All right. So hit the like button. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Jen, for the $1.99 super. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Have the best mods on YouTube. We'll be back at it tomorrow. No reply. See you up in there. How you doing, man? Good night to all of you, and then to the next one. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.